YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, and I've been promised that I have the best dwarf game by Zablasky here. Holy crap, that's a lot of dwarves. Wow, that's a lot of dwarves. Alright, let's see how this goes. So it's Wood Elves, 2 Way Watcher. I mean, they got some armor-piercing infantry, a lot of armor-piercing bows, so Zablasky was hoping to pound away at the dwarves from long range. But the dwarves have a massive army here, and they have some rangers with great weapons, rangers, a lot of rangers, more rangers. And this Waystalker got absolutely crapped on early. All right, these Way Watchers are very much in range right now. I'm surprised the dwarf hasn't stopped a fire because he's got easy hits on him potentially. The Wood Elf infantry way off down here, obviously, because he's hoping to skirmish away the dwarves. Let's kind of see how this plays out here. Yeah, these Way Watchers need to get away quickly because the dwarf skirmishers, that's not really the place where you want to be in life as a Way Watcher. Not a good trade. Dwarf skirmishers trade very good with just about every other skirmisher in the game. And you can see that the Way Watchers are already feeling it. The Waystalker, it won't be so bad. He's just gonna have to keep away from infantry. Oh, these slayers are quick. Yeah, that could be a problem for the Waystalker. He does not want to get caught by slayers. That's for sure. And the Way Watchers are gonna have to conserve their ammo, use it properly. Right now they're shooting some miners. Not sure if that's the best target. He really needs to work down the skirmishers. But you can see the miners working well in front of their skirmishers. It's definitely a good call. Dwarves have split up kind of all over the place. There's one unit of rangers with great weapons that's down. And that's important because you've got a tree man, ancient tree man for a leader. Ooh, these dragonback slayers. If they catch this Waystalker, he is so screwed. Alright, so Way Watchers continue to skirmish. Again, the dwarf player is keeping his skirmishers well back from the front line. That's probably a good thing. He's got a Lord and a Thane. We saw the Slayers, and then, yeah, that is a huge dwarf army. So the Wood Elves are going to have their work cut out for them here to successfully skirmish this, and the Way Watchers are using up a lot of their ammo on these cheaper units. But, I mean, if there's not enough infantry left, this is some tough infantry over here. 3 Wildwood Rangers is no joke. Ooh, yeah, these Slayers better turn and run. Yep. You do not want that. Alright, so the dwarf now knows what's on the table, and this Waystalker, maybe he has like a Strider or something. I don't know, see if he can outrun these dwarves. He's staying ahead of them for now. But there's other infantry here. They could cut him off. He would have to do some dodging and jinking and stuff here to try and get away. Alright, Elven infantry's on the table now. Yeah, and see the skirmishers coming over here. Wildwood Rangers are not going to like this one bit. They need to stay back from the dwarf skirmishers too. The infantry, they do fine. Blasting charges, though, would do a lot of damage. Yeah, this is going to be close. Like I said, there's definitely other dwarf units. Ooh, the blasting charges. Oh, the Way Watchers, they gotta watch out, they gotta watch out. Way Watchers, watch out! Unless you're a dwarf player, in this case, then you're saying Way Watchers stop and die. Alright, the tree man's gonna chase in over here. He just needs to watch out for rangers with great weapons. Warrior, oh yeah, warriors are dragonfire past that too. Yeah, he doesn't want that. That flaming damage is definitely not what that tree man wants. This is an interesting trade of units here. Like, there's very cheap units for the dwarves, but their blasting charges can cause huge damage for their price. The Way Watchers can cause huge damage to the dwarves, but they have limited ammo, and their range is going to be challenged by so many rangers here. And Way Watchers can kill rangers. It's not a great trade, really. This is going to be interesting. This Way Watcher got caught. He's doing okay versus the Slayers. He's killed a fair number of them, and he's gonna die. Like, I don't see any way that these Slayers lose this fight. Cost-wise, that's probably about an even trade. Okay, the Elves are gonna be doing some healing over here because they are taking a lot of damage. These Ulthar's Raiders are gonna get shot up now. Ooh, this is bad for the dwarf player. He should have kept these guys back because they would have been so good against the tree man. Did a lot of damage to these Wildwood Rangers. One of them over here still completely healthy. That regrowth is gonna do a lot though. It'll help keep this unit's numbers up, so that was a timely regrowth. And Rangers with great weapons have taken a beating. Still quite a few standard Rangers on the field though, and they will definitely be capable of some damage. Looks like the Waystalker is going to end up trading about half of a Slayer unit. So that's actually a really good trade for the Slayers. Not surprising. They swore oaths, folks. They swore oaths. I just know that the Warriors of Dragonfire Pass have gotten torn up pretty bad, but they would do pretty well against the Tree Man. Because I believe he takes extra damage. Yeah, fire weakness, 25%. I believe the Warriors have, flaming damage. This is a pretty cool game, actually. I like that the Dwarves didn't bring a standard build. The Elves, well, I mean, some people could say this is a standard build for Elves, and it kind of is, you know, like a kitey build with a little bit of glass cannon infantry, but the Tree Man is different than your typical Glady type skirmish. So I like it. The Waystalkers were different. You actually don't get a ton of Waystalkers. Slayers ought to do really well in that fight. Slayers, yeah, Slayers over here probably not gonna love this fight, but they'll do okay. Yeah, these Wildwood Rangers are gonna kill miners for days. Ooh, yeah, those Ulthar's Raiders, they're not entirely dead, and they're gonna make this Tree Man entirely dead. He's using a 25% resistance scroll though, so that's good. He needs it, because he is taking heavy damage right now. He needs to take out the Ulthar's Raiders. Those guys are doing intense damage to the tree. He's using regrowth, so he'll be able to tank a lot of that, and that also takes ammo away. I'm concerned about how much ammo these Rangers have left and the damage they can cause to Wildwood Rangers. And at this point, Slayers are going to go into combat with Waywatchers, and Slayers are going to freaking own all day here. I do wish Waywatchers were just a little bit better in melee. For how expensive they are. They are so expensive, and they are trash in melee. Their stats, I mean, if you look at their stats, they're not absolutely awful, but I don't know. Maybe they shouldn't make them better. I don't want to make them OP. These Dawi are like, hey, we really don't like the forest. This is why we live in the mountains. Oh man, this game is beautiful. Absolutely love it. Great battle. Appreciate Zablaski sending this in. This has actually been pretty fun. Let's see here. So Thane duking it out with the Waywatcher. Talk about two opposites here. You got like Legolas taking on Gimli. Man, I love all the factions. He had axes stuck in him. I was like, what are those axes? It was the throwing axes off of the Rangers with great weapons. That's a pretty cool fight. I don't think I've seen a Thane match up against this too often. Thane's gonna do well, and then here comes the Dwarf Lord. Right. Tree Man's over here. They're trying to take down the Dragonback Slayers. And the Rangers with great weapons are finally out of ammo. These Wildwood Rangers, 134 kills. These Waywatchers are actually doing great against Rangers. Pretty good, all things considered. Over here, these Slayers are trying to fight their way through more Waywatchers. The Waywatchers are starting to hold out, though, because the number of Slayers has been whittled away. This is going to be close, folks. This Tree Man is in rough shape. He's using Earthblood, though. That'll get some of his hit points, though. There's a cap here. And that was not an overcast version or anything. So the Tree Man's still somewhat vulnerable. Ooh, and here comes a Thane and a Lord. The Tree Man better watch out. He needs to get out of here. Right, a few Elvish infantry coming in. There are some Wildwood Rangers in there, and those are going to be some seriously strong infantry at this point in the fight. And the Tree Man is going to get to safety using Foe Seeker. Waywatchers here mopped up some Rangers. these Slayers. Oh, the Slayers are going to tank it out with 9 Slayers left. Proud Dawi indeed. I think they're going to... No, there's only 1 Slayer left. I read it wrong. It was 9 Way Watchers. Who's going to win this, though? 1 Slayer versus a wavering Way Watcher.
We will splinter your axes.
Oh, the Slayer got killed. That is such a shame to all Dawi players everywhere. And it looks like the Elves are going to eke out a victory here. What a battle. What a grudge match. Now, of course, there's going to be more grudges because the Dwarves are going to lose, but that was a heck of a grudge match, folks. I love that. I hope you all liked that one, too. That was good. It was, the Dwarf army was definitely a lot more action-oriented than your typical Dwarf army that sits back and tries to shoot. I mean, he was moving forward. He was chasing. He had a lot of infantry. His Slayers were chasing down leaders. I mean, I thought that was a cool battle. I like that. Very different all over the map. Not just one engagement kind of straight up. So that's one of the reasons why I've really liked Warhammer. I swear Warhammer, when it brought magic in and monsters and stuff, it added so much more depth to the strategy of Total War rather than to just fix an infantry line and run around the edge with cavalry. You know what I mean? With the occasional nomad type build you would get. I mean, there's so many different things you can do in this game because of the way you can combine magic, monsters, units, abilities. Like, I think it's pretty cool. Some factions have less strategies than others, but I think it's pretty neat. So I enjoyed this one. Thanks to Zablasky. Thanks, EME, whatever it is. Appreciate you guys playing for us. What'd you all think of this one? It actually was a really good dwarf battle, I have to admit. I don't know about best, but it was a dang good one. So appreciate it. HeirofCarthage signing out. Thanks to MSI for sponsoring. Thank you all for being here. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe. More videos coming your way. HeirofCarthage out.